If you're a man over 40, and especially over 50, there's a good chance you've had this experience. You still train, you still put in the effort, you still go to the gym and do the work, but somehow the results are not what they used to be. The muscle comes slower, the strength stalls, the recovery takes longer. And after a while, a lot of men start to assume the problem is age. But age is usually not the real problem. The real problem is that most men keep using a younger man's training logic in an older body. They think more workouts must be better, more exercises must be better, more sets must be better, more days in the gym must be better. But the older you get, the more important recovery becomes. And if recovery is not in place, progress does not happen. That means a lot of men are not undertraining. They are overtraining without realizing it. They are doing too much work to fully recover from, which means they never get the full benefit of the effort they put in. That is one of the big ideas behind power factor training. Instead of guessing whether your workouts are productive, you measure performance. You measure work done over time. You look at whether your output is improving, and when it is, you know you are moving in the right direction. This changes the whole way you think about training. Instead of chasing fatigue, you start chasing progress. Instead of asking, did that feel hard enough? You start asking, did I produce more? That is a much smarter question, especially for men over 40. Because at this stage of life, the goal is not to survive more punishment. The goal is to stimulate the body to grow stronger, and then allow it to recover enough to actually do it. A lot of traditional bodybuilding thinking teaches men to equate long workouts with effective workouts. But a long workout is not proof of a productive workout. It may only be proof that you stayed in the gym a long time. What matters is whether the training caused the body to adapt. That is why short, focused, intense training can be so powerful. It respects effort, it respects recovery, and it respects the reality of how older bodies respond. You do not need to live in the gym to make progress. You need a method that gives your body a reason to improve, and then enough time to deliver that improvement. That is a very different philosophy from the one most men were taught. But it makes sense. And more important, it is something you can test for yourself. You do not have to take anybody's word for it. You can measure what you do. You can compare workouts. You can track output. And you can see whether your numbers improve. That is what makes this so powerful. It takes the conversation out of the world of opinion and puts it into the world of evidence. If you're tired of working hard without seeing enough return, that matters. If you want a more intelligent way to train as an older man, that matters. And if you want a system that has helped men build muscle for decades, that matters too. Take a look at Power Factor Workout. This system has worked for over 30 years. You can see what it is, how it works, and decide for yourself whether it makes more sense than the old high-volume approach. If you want to know more, just click the link below.